Planning is an essential element in the continuing evolution of a university. The planning process allows university shareholders to adapt to a changing environment, creates a cohesive vision for the future, and provides a sound platform for resource allocation. Collaborative in nature, planning guides all of our work. In this podcast, I want to talk about the resonance that exists between the NJIT planning processes and the NJIT self-study, an effort designed to provide the basis for accreditation from the Middle States Commission on Higher Education. Since joining NJIT in 2002 as president, I've worked to improve the quality of life on campus, emphasize alumni relations, private fundraising, and student recruitment, and enhance research funding and intellectual property management. Together with colleagues, we've articulated plans to gain national prominence for NJIT's academic and research programs and strengthen recruitment efforts to attract high-achieving students and faculty from diverse backgrounds. In this podcast, I want to address the mission and vision of NJIT and how those are both supported by the NJIT strategic planning process. I'll introduce the emerging NJIT Middle States Commission on Higher Education self-study and provide a thumbnail sketch of our future directions for strategic planning. As the Middle States Commission on Higher Education, or MSCHE, states in its 2009 Characteristics of Excellence in Higher Education, the institution's mission defines its purpose within the context of higher education. An institution's mission indicates who the institution serves and what it intends to accomplish. This first of the MSCHE 14 Characteristics of Excellence provides a framework for NJIT to articulate its mission as New Jersey Science and Technology University. In its mission, the NJIT community is committed to the pursuit of excellence in 4 areas. First, in undergraduate, graduate, and continuing professional education, we're committed to preparing students for productive careers, amplifying their potential for lifelong personal and professional growth. Second, we engage in high-level research with emphasis on applied, interdisciplinary efforts encompassing architecture, the sciences, including the health sciences, engineering, mathematics, transportation, infrastructure systems, and information and communication technologies. Third, we contribute to economic development through the state's largest business incubator system. We engage in workforce development, we plan joint ventures with government and the business community, and we contribute to New Jersey's economic development through our efforts to cultivate intellectual property. Fourth, in service to both its urban environment and the broader society of the state and the nation, NJIT conducts public policy studies, makes educational opportunities widely available, and initiates community building projects. In our vision, we pursue a distinct role among the nation's preeminent technological research universities in our quest to become known for innovation, entrepreneurship, and engagement. Now, to create an environment in which we ensure that the mission and vision are articulated throughout the NJIT community, we engage in a defined process of strategic planning. Congruent with Middle State Standard 7, we've developed and implemented an institutional assessment process that allows us to evaluate our overall effectiveness. Using a process we've termed VISTA, for Vision, Strategy, Tactics, we examine our process in communicating our mission and vision as we assure that we're in compliance with accreditation standards. At the present time, we're just completing our 2004 to 2010 strategic plan. In that effort, we use the VISTA design, an accountability system that compels us to articulate our strategic planning vision, craft a strategy of behaviorally informed priorities and objectives, and create an action plan through a set of defined tactics. As we fold that plan into our present planning efforts, we realize that we were indeed able to enhance and enrich the quality of life of the university community and ensure a focus on the student, increase revenue from private sources, develop a core of nationally recognized programs, improve our national rankings in research and intellectual property development, and attract high-achieving students from diverse national and international populations. We're proud of the realization of our goal to move the university's intercollegiate athletic program from NCAA Division II to Division I, a process that has allowed a new type of student, the scholar athlete, to assume a role of leadership within the NJIT community. I'm also proud of the transformation of the New Jersey School of Architecture into the College of Architecture and Design. I'm pleased as well with the progress of the Campus Gateway redevelopment project, an effort intended to provide an urban design strategy for the neighborhood immediately adjacent to the NJIT campus. The NJIT strategic planning process and the Middle States self-study are quite complementary. The self-study is a process that we launched in the summer of 2009 that will conclude in the spring of 2012. Issues of institutional context and effectiveness are at the very center of both projects. Here at NJIT, we strive to establish conditions and procedures under which strategic planning goals and priorities can be realized. We're accountable for institutional effectiveness and student learning, and we use the results of our past accomplishments for future improvement. We demonstrate to ourselves that we're documenting the process of achieving our mission, goals, and priorities in a system that is organized, staffed, and supported. Our Middle States self-study is, in reality, a process that allows us to document these efforts, even as we engage in a process of renewal that is part of the excitement surrounding a self-study. We will certainly seek to demonstrate how the Middle States characteristics of excellence are met. Equally important, we will demonstrate how we have made these characteristics our own. Our future is, once again, before us. While many have distinct responsibilities in demonstrating institutional effectiveness, as president of NJIT, my work involves an outward look for the future of the NJIT community. As one instance of our efforts to demonstrate institutional effectiveness longitudinally from 2004 to 2009, a recently announced the Gateway redevelopment project is now moving into a new phase, one of execution. Following municipal council approval of the Gateway plan and council designation of NJIT as redeveloper for the properties located within the project footprint, the City of Newark and NJIT entered into a redevelopment agreement. NJIT now has the responsibilities to redevelop properties within the Gateway footprint just north of campus. In December of 2009, NJIT entered into a master development agreement with Jones Lang LaSalle Americas Incorporated, a milestone event that now yields a schedule of implementation and reimbursement to NJIT for the financial support put forward to develop the plan. This project, when fully implemented, will transform the area north of campus into a vibrant mixed-use residential and retail neighborhood for the benefit and enjoyment not only of NJIT students, faculty, and staff, but for the greater Newark community in which we live. The new strategic plan for 2010 to 2015 is a continuation of familiar themes. As is the case with the Gateway project, we will continue to work ardently to enhance the life of the university community. We will continue to develop a base of private support in these challenging financial times for public education. We'll continue to work towards our goal of research-informed instruction, and we'll continue to celebrate the diversity for which NJIT is especially well known. Our planning and assessment processes are mission-driven, and we will continue to build confidence and provide leadership as New Jersey's science and technology university.